Yay. Hello, everyone. Um, Bear with me with the technology. It's taking me a little bit to get used to it. So, we're here for meditation, and this is our Activate Challenge. So, we're doing a December meditation challenge. We're going to be meditating every day throughout the month on the theme of Activate. So, yesterday was our first meditation. If you missed the first one, it's okay. You can just start with this one. There's no worries. But all of the videos will be saved on my page, and there's a playlist I've created that says Activate Meditation Challenge. So you can go through those throughout the challenge. And if you want to know a little bit more about what this series is all about, you could watch about the first 10 minutes of yesterday's video. I go into more in depth about what my intention is with this practice and with this series. But today we're just going to kind of get straight into the meditation. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of a breathing exercise and a little bit of a breath focused meditation. And then we're going to go into a little bit continuing a little bit of the awareness style meditation that we were working on yesterday. So, something that I was thinking about that I want to begin to provide you a little bit of understanding around and or allow you to deepen your understanding around is moving our breath. When we say, "Oh, move your breath into your feet," or try to push your breath into this area, like I think sometimes that can be like, what does that mean? Like breathing into my feet? Like, what do you mean? So today we're going to kind of do a little bit of intentional breath to show you a little bit what I mean. So, something that I truly believe is that our breath, of course, just provides us existence, life. It helps everything in our body operate. But on an energetic level, I think that we can use our breath to shift things in our body, to move things in our body, clear energy, heal ourselves, set intentions, manifest, bring things into fruition. And we can use our breath to send it into different areas of our body. So it can be difficult, like I said, to kind of know what that is until you experience it. It's kind of one of those things where you're like, I don't really know what you mean. If like someone tries to explain a board game to you before you start and you're like, let's just start playing because I'm gonna get it as we're playing. That's kind of what we're gonna be doing today. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of breath together. So hopefully you can get a grasp upon that idea of how to send your breath into different areas of the body and what that might feel like for you. And then at the end, yeah, we're going to do a little bit of a focus meditation. So today we're going to be here about 20 minutes. I wanted to be here early, so bear with me with this schedule, guys. I'm trying to get everything figured out. There's all this hopefully you can't hear it. There's all this construction going on across the street from my house, and it was super loud at the time that I really wanted to go live. So I was like, I'm going to wait. But I think, yeah, I've never done it through YouTube Live before, the challenges, so I'm just trying to get everything figured out. So, my apologies for being somewhat chaotic with the schedule, but we're gonna make it work. And we're just here to show up when we can. And yeah. So to begin, I'm gonna have us just do a couple of relaxing breaths. I'm gonna have us close our eyes, bring your hands to your belly button, right hand over left, closing your eyes. And you can be seated like I am in a chair with your feet flat on the floor, or if you want to sit on the ground, cross legged, with your back against the wall, something where your back is going to be supported, spine is up as straight as comfortably possible, and your feet are planted on the ground. So that's where we're going to be practicing today. So to begin, closing our eyes, we're just going to do 3 deep breaths just to check in with the body. So I'm going to have us all breathe in through the nose and exhale out the nose. Breathing in, exhale. And as you're breathing, Just feeling the sensation of your hands moving up and down with your breath. So breathing in, exhale out the nose. One more breath here. Breathing in as your hands expand and exhale out the nose. So you can rest your hands wherever is most comfortable, perhaps at the top of your legs. And I'm going to have you open your eyes for a moment. And I'm just going to give you a little bit of a visual of what I'm going to have us work through. So we're going to send our breath throughout the body today. So, like I said, I want you to begin to feel what that is. What is that? What is it like to send your breath? So, what I want you to imagine is like a little spiral. Imagining a little spiral, like a slinky, and just beginning to imagine. And if you want to do this with me, just circling and creating the spiral with your hands, we're going to do this for a few moments. Just kind of like tracking in your body, in your hand. What is the sensation of a spiral? See if you can picture in your mind's eye the image of what that would look like a little tornado. This is the motion that we're going to be moving our breath through. It's going to be moving in a spiral. And closing your eyes now. Imagine as if someone was standing right behind you, your best friend, your mother, your grandmother, your partner, someone you love truly and deeply, standing right behind you. Imagine them placing their hands atop your shoulders and their fingers are resting towards your chest. And just feeling the sensation. What would it feel like if someone you loved very deeply had their hands on you and was just giving you that comfort of togetherness? And they're present with you. Imagining yourself like as a small child and you're sitting on one of those little spinning wheels at the park, like the little carousels. And you're small and the world around you is large. You feel endless possibility. You feel joy and you feel safety, knowing that someone you love truly and deeply and you trust is there with you. Imagining them standing at the edge of this wheel and beginning to spin it in a circle. And you're weightless. just moving through time. And the wheel's spinning fast, but you don't feel out of control. You feel the sensation of the spiral flowing through your body. And you're brought back to stillness as your body feels that spiral in the opposite sensation or the opposite direction. As if you just got off a boat and you still feel like you're moving ever so slightly, even if you're back on land. This is the sensation of the spiral. So I'm going to have us open our eyes and we're going to begin to focus that breath throughout the body. Imagine sending a spiral with your breath. So we're going to do this together. I'm going to kind of demonstrate to you this and then we'll do it together. So we're going to be doing an inhale through the nose. Typical inhale where it doesn't have to be a certain amount of breaths or anything like that. It's just going to be an inhale through the nose. And as we exhale, we're going to exhale out the mouth, creating a small little O like we did yesterday, like a whistle with our mouth. And as we do so, we're going to imagine the breath that we're exhaling out the mouth is exhaling like a little spiral. And that spiral is getting sent into the body. And this might feel like, I don't know what that means. This is why we practice. It's a sensation. So don't worry too much about it, okay? So we're going to do it together. So breathing in, exhale out the mouth. Like imagining, maybe this would be a good analogy for you. So if you had like a bottle, I wish I had a better example, like a beer bottle neck kind of thing. When you're a little kid, and we would always do this, you would put your lips at the edge of the bottle and you would create a little whistling noise and it would make a whistling sound in the bottle. That's kind of the pattern you're going to be doing with your lips. Like you're not going to be creating a whistle, but it's going to be that same like mouth hold technique. So imagine like your tongue is almost going like in a circle as well, like above your mouth, at the roof of your mouth. So we're going to do this throughout the body and we'll be doing this throughout the challenge. So again, this is just a practice. This is just a way to connect. So if you feel this is difficult, that's absolutely okay. And at any point, you can always bring your breath back to just a normal in and out breath. So we're going to send our breath beginning at the crown, the top of the head. Imagining as you're exhaling, a little spiral of energy is flowing into the top of your head, as if there's a little trap door and you're just opening it up, and the breath is going into the body, into the body, into the body. So we're going to do 3 breaths like this, sending it into the crown. So breathing in through the nose. Exhale into the crown. Again, inhale, exhale into your crown. One more breath, breathing in. Exhale into the crown. So we're going to bring our breath now into the third eye area. So this is right in between the eyebrows, slightly above, about mid forehead. This is like our inner vision or intuition. So again, that same breath 3 times. Something you can do as well is almost like actually exaggerating the breath and physically moving your head in the spiral as you exhale, just to begin to feel that sensation till you can feel it internally without having to do the motion. So, into the third eye, imagining a spiral of energy flowing with your breath, flowing into the third eye. So, breathing in, exhale, again, breathing in, exhale, one more breath, breathing in, exhale, bringing the breath down into the throat. So, this is like our neck, all the way to the back, upper shoulder area. Imagine sending the breath into that area of the body. So, 3 breaths, breathing in, exhale, breathing in, exhale, one more breath, breathing in, exhale. And again, you can do what I'm doing, kind of demonstrating the spiral with your hands and or again with your whole body. You could even do it with your hips, just to allow your body to see, feel, and know, experience what that's like. I'm getting like mucus coming up, so that is another thing as you practice. And this is like definitely not something that is going to help you drinking coffee. Drinking water or hot tea would be good. But with breath work, with these meditation practices, sometimes we can have like a physical detox, mucus, coughing, chills. You might be a little bit more tired, a little bit more awake. All those things are normal. It's like an adjustment. So bear with me. ASMR. um, so now we're going to bring the breath down into our heart space. So the heart, physical heart, of course, but we're talking about the whole energy body. So it's not just the physical heart that pumps the blood, it's the emotions, it's our ability to love ourselves, feel compassion for ourselves and others, and so much more. I have to cough and I wish I could like mute myself or something. This is what happens with the breath. It's working. Okay, so my apologies. Let's keep going. So, again, bringing the breath into the heart. So, imagining that spiral is kind of like flowing into your chest and flowing all the way out. So, it like pulls out the back of your mid back between your shoulder blades, like a little pasta, fusilli pasta, through the heart. Okay, 3 breaths here. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. One more breath. Breathing in into the heart. Moving further down into the solar plexus. So this is right underneath the rib cage, like this area, upper torso. So we're going to be breathing into this area. This is like our inner sun, our willpower, our kind of identity center. So imagine it flowing, the spiral flows into that area through the body and flows out the back. Like spiral, spiral, spiral. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in. One more breath. Exhale. And as you're clearing energy and as well with the breath work stuff, like I said, the mucus, all those things are normal. You might feel like burping, hiccups, stuff like that. It's like clearing it out, clearing it out. So, again, if you have any questions throughout this challenge about, I felt this, was that normal, or I had this dream, or whatever, you want to tell me about your experiences, I want you to please tell me. Reach out to me. Okay, breathing now into the sacral. This is going to be like right underneath your belly button. This is like our creative center, life force, the womb space. Whether you have a physical womb or not, you still have this center in your body. You still have this ability to create life, whether you can have a child or create a blog. It's the same center. Okay, so breathing in. 3 breaths here. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. Final breath. Breathing in. Exhale. And finally, we're going to move into the root. So this is right in like our genitals, hips, lower back, all the way to your feet. So when we say sending our breath into our feet, this is the sensation that I want us to work on. It's going to take practice. And that's okay. So 3 more breaths into the root, breathing in, spiraling that breath into the root all the way into your feet, breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Final breath, breathing in, spiraling the breath all the way into the feet. Let it all go. Just take a few breaths at your own pace here. Maybe take a deep sigh. Audibly exhale. Take a few breaths. Take a few breaths. And we're just going to keep our eyes closed here, bringing our awareness, our focus to our entire body. Imagining right above your head is a small cup. Perhaps it looks just like a plastic cup or a glass. Maybe it looks very fancy and ornate, like a chalice. And imagining it right above your head. And inside of this glass is golden liquid light. It looks like a thick, beautiful, shiny, shimmering substance. And this substance represents the energy of unconditional love, peace, and stillness within yourself. And we invite you today to begin to pour this liquid atop your crown, activating your own inner remembrance, your ability to connect with yourself and really show yourself exactly what you need and how you can achieve it. To release expectations, to release detrimental thinking about yourself, and just bring in more of that energy of self love, connection to spirit, and to your own inner spirit, higher self. Remembering you are the one that is here to help yourself. And you don't need external validation from anyone other than the external you, your higher self. So imagining this liquid pouring out now atop your crown, and it's warm. It's not hot, it's not molten, it's just warm. It feels comforting, like honey. And it's not too sticky. Imagining it just flowing down all the way down your body, down your back, just filling you with feelings of safety, security, love, activating your own inner ability, your intuition, your self understanding. As it flows down the body, imagining it flowing over your stomach, your legs, all the way down to your feet, to top your toes, surrounding your whole body now, till you're completely covered in this shimmering, glittering light. And we'll stay here for a few minutes, just breathing. You can breathe at your own pace, allowing you to feel the sensation throughout your body. And taking 5 more breaths at your own pace. Finishing your last few breaths. When you're ready, you can begin to move your body just so slightly, so slowly. You can begin to stretch your hands above your head, stretch your fingertips out, spread them wide, bring them down, hands over your heart, moving your ankles in a small circle, opposite direction. Doing the same with your hips, moving them in a circle, a spiral, opposite direction. And just bring your hands to the top of your head. Imagining any energy we moved or shifted today is released all the way up into the light, into the cosmos, into the stars to be recycled, renewed, reborn, or buried deep into the earth to become nourishment for the soil, for the life, the energy, the essence of this planet. It doesn't need to stay with you. It doesn't need to stay with me. It doesn't need to stay with this space. So be it, so it is. Thank you all. Thank you guys for showing up for yourself for this practice throughout this challenge. This was Activate Meditation number 2. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing a night meditation. So I'll be posting in the community feed on here and on my Instagram stories the time and exactly when we're going to go live and all that details. And hopefully, in the next few days, everything will be worked out as far as scheduling, and I don't need to be confusing and change the times last minute and all that. So, thank you for joining me. If you don't know me, again, I'm Grace. I'm an energy healer and a medium, and this is the Activate Challenge. So, I am honored to be here with you, and thank you. Thank you. I feel really amazing after doing that. I feel like a lot of energy clearing up. I was feeling pretty tired after yesterday, and yeah, I'm just gonna kind of give you guys how I'm feeling and my feedback as we go through this challenge. And I would love to hear your experiences with the practices. So please comment on these videos or send me an email or whatever, message me on Instagram, all the things. You know how to find me, and if you don't, Google it. All right, I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for practicing, and we'll see you in the next class. Bye. Bye bye. See ya.